Anyone here a Billy Joel fan? Anyone? Anyone at all? What's up, guys? GeorgeTheCloud here. My name's Jorge, aka George. Welcome to the channel and welcome to my live. I'm sure there's so many, and if you are, feel free to subscribe because I will be reacting to more from his music, or of his music, technically, grammatically correct English. Okay, this is a request from Eric R, one of my Patreons. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Feel free to check out the Patreon as well. More music there, more reactions, and a ton of fun. Okay, we have The Stranger audio. In 1977, Billy Joel released his album titled The Stranger. Listen to Billy Joel perform the title track of the album The Stranger. Ah, okay, this is the title track. Just the other day, I reacted to Moving Out, which was also from that album, if I'm not mistaken. And you know, what are the chances that I literally just reacted to a song also from 1977, and that was Carpenters, Calling Occupants of Interplanetary Craft. And now this one, back to back 1977, must have been a good year. All right, let's get into it. I don't know if I have heard it, but I will let you know. Grab some popcorn, fill up your water, put your headphones on, and let's begin. So funky all of a sudden.
Well, we all have a face that we hide away forever, and we take them out and show ourselves when everyone has gone. Some are satin, some are steel, some are silk and some are leather. They're the faces of the stranger, but we love to try them on.
I have never heard this, by the way. I can confirm what he was just saying there about the faces. Maybe that ties in with the album cover right here, as he's sitting down staring at a maybe creepy face. But yeah, I just thought of that connection.
When everyone has gone, some are satin, some are steel, some are silk and some are leather. They're the faces of the stranger, but we love to try them on. Disregard the danger, though we share so many secrets. There are some we never tell. Why were you so surprised that you never saw the stranger? Did you ever let your lover see the stranger in yourself? Don't be afraid to try again. Everyone goes south every now and then. You've done it, why can't someone else? You should know by now. You belay yourself. Once I used to believe I was such a great romancer that I came home to a woman that I could not recognize. When I pressed her for a reason, she refused to even answer. It was then I felt the stranger kick me right between the eyes.
Just a quick pause here. Where is that riff from? It's driving me crazy. Dun, 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 dun. That has to be from another song that I've heard. Dun, 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 dun. Where, oh my god. Where is that from? Please let me know in the comments. I'm thinking like Bee Gees or who? Another somebody from the 70s. Dun, 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 dun. Or maybe this is the original and somebody else took it. But there's definitely a very prominent song that features this riff, this thing that's dun, 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 dun. Oh my god, it's gonna drive me crazy. All right.
Well, we all fall in love, but we disregard the danger. Though we share so many secrets, there are some we never tell. Why were you so surprised that you never saw the stranger? Did you ever let your lover see the stranger in yourself? Don't be afraid to try again. Everyone goes south every now and then. You've done it, why can't someone else? You should know by now. You've been there yourself. You may never understand how the stranger is inspired, but he isn't always evil, and he is not always wrong. Though you drown in good intentions, you will never quench the fire. You'll give in to your desire when the stranger comes along.
Oh, already? Wait a minute here. All right. I always enjoy when there is whistling in songs. For example, this one reminded me of Wind of Change by the Scorpions. First things first, we hit the like. I am subscribed to Billy Joel, and I'll have a link of the original video down in the description below. So, a very interesting sound design here, starting off with the piano, the whistling, ending it that way, a full circle kind of thing. Okay, I like the structure on here. Something that stands out to me about Billy is his pronunciation when singing. It's very clear. I mean, we're looking at audio here from 1977. That's almost 50 years ago, and it sounds just as clean as audio that I hear from, you know, music of today, from this year. Now, of course, they have probably fixed it up and you know, remastered it and stuff like that, but you know, they had the solid voice to begin with, right? So when he sings, you can understand everything he says, and I think that's very, very helpful and a very big plus for a singer, because you know, there's some singers that have their accents or their style and stuff like that. That's completely fair, right? Acceptable. But when you hear everything, you absorb it even more. Like the lyrics just hit. And so I was concentrated on the instruments, that riff that's gonna drive me crazy. Dun, 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 dun. Maybe if I spent like another half hour replaying it in my head, I could come up with the answer, but we just don't have the time here for the reaction. People are already dropping off, leaving the video, shutting down their computers. It's insane. But I'm stuck here. What I need. I said I don't need much. I don't have much. You sing down the ground, do 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 do. Sitting down down do 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 do. I need somebody to know. Dance and do 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 do. Bad Company? Or another song by Bad Company? Sitting on the dark road, sitting by the somebody, for the love of God, let me know in the comments. But going back to the song, so he's talking about the stranger, and what I gather here is that he is saying everyone has a little bit of a mysterious side to them. Maybe you never fully understand yourself, therefore other people cannot understand you completely ever. And he's saying at one point, like, he goes home to his wife or something, and that he's sensing the some sort of aloofness, right? There's a lack of connection that maybe there used to be, and he's saying, like, now I feel like she's a stranger, and the look in her eyes, right? It's not maybe as welcoming or as familiar as it used to be. So to me, this represents that idea that maybe you could draw farther away from people, right, as time goes by. Or maybe you get to know them, and the things that you know about them you don't agree with, and therefore maybe you start to take your distance, and you know, and that happens. I mean, that's something that is very common, I would say, such as the opposite, right? Then you start to get closer to people, but then you also get farther apart. It's like a never-ending thing, right? We are complex as humans. But I'm going to look up the actual meaning here. I'm needing just one thing, and it's a little bit of your love. That's part of the lyrics. What is this song? Damn it. I'm needing just one thing, and it's a little bit of your love. Dun, 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 dun. Anyway, where was I? Billy Joel, Stranger, meaning. The Stranger, by Billy Joel, explores the idea that people often hide their true selves behind different faces or personas for different situations, a theme influenced by his own feelings of not knowing himself after a past suicide attempt. The song, inspired by Carl Jung's concept of the shadow, suggests that even in intimate relationships, a stranger, the unrevealed parts of ourselves, will eventually appear, and that it's difficult to truly love someone without sharing this hidden self. Oh, okay. Okay. This got kind of dark. It does feel like it has this darker undertone throughout. Maybe it's the whistling and the piano that could even give you the chills. It's that type of situation. And also the album cover. I mean, you can't, watch the video and not get influenced by the imagery here, which it's black and white. You have this, kind of eerie looking mask. He's looking back at it. So there's something odd here. And I think that transfers over to the actual song. So I could see it, and I think, you know, I was kind of, you know, on that, on the road to getting this the meaning here. Yeah, people are people, guys. So just, you know, be careful out there. All right, thank you for watching. Please subscribe, and at the end, do a flip. Till the next.